I went into this meeting with Annalee from not Anna Marie, it's Annalee from All Good Things, Crystals, Rocks, and Minerals, right? So I really enjoy spending time with her, but it's uncomfortable. And because she has this just like this pure aura. So if you ever hang around somebody who has like that really nice pure energy aura, when you're like this is your aura all the time and your energy is like this, and you get around somebody whose energy is like, ooh, your energy just starts to go, okay, what's going on? Okay, this person wants me to calm down. It becomes very uncomfortable, but in like the best way, right? And just do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
I do. I'm about to tell you that I think you need to go in there and you need a particular emotional stone that you can hold on to when you're around her so that you feel like you can, be grounded.
Yeah. Yeah, she does like these energy cleansing things. And I don't know, just like they try and make you feel better. But she was trying to talk me into doing this intuitive reading. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. She asks you first, can I read your whatever, your energy? And like she just taps into it. I don't know. I don't get it. But I try. I'm open to it. You know me. I'm open. Like if it's gonna try and help me, like let's do it.
Right.
And I've been through a lot, and I'm open to any type of higher healing and higher growth. And so finally, I was just like, okay, I'll try it. So we did it yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, and we videotaped it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you watch the playback?
No.
Are you scared or nervous to watch the playback?
I kind of want, like I said, we started with this topic because I didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's why we're talking.
That's why we're talking about it, because it's hard and I don't want to talk about it. This is why I didn't want to watch back. But I promised Annalee that I would creatively edit this video so people could get an idea of what intuitive reading would be like with her. But I have to do some very creative editing because it's like I didn't know what to expect sitting down with her. And I have major skepticism, as most people do, going into that situation. But I also am open. Like there's a side of me that is open to it, going, okay, well, let's see what you got, girl. Like,
so you're kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
You're not really sure which way to take it.
Well, I think that's pretty natural. I think most people go into it like that. Like, okay, well, let's see what you come up with.
See what you got.
Yeah. But I'm gonna remain pretty guarded. Right. And I'm just guarded all the time anyway. Like anybody who knows me, I'm a pretty hard nut to crack. That's putting it mildly. So
it's true.
It's true. It's true. So I went in there, we sat down, and I would say it took like 5-7 minutes. And she like poked a couple of different places, and it was just like, and literally the words that came out of her mouth were like, she's like this. And she's like, I feel like there is a rope tied around the middle of my body and I'm being pulled in different directions.
Wow.
Yeah. Like those were literally the words that came out of her mouth. Like she doesn't even really know me.
Yeah, that is
like what came out of her mouth. Yeah. It was so weird that like she knows me based off of a business type relationship. So for me, I felt really blocked, and it was really interesting to see that like that was the energy that I was giving off.
Right.
And that's what she was getting from me. Because I didn't think that's what the energy that I was giving off. I like to think like, yeah, I know what everything is on the go. And no, she's like, nope, you are like being pulled. And there was like some other things that came up and about like some whatever. I'm an open book, like about abandonment issues and certain things about childhood and it wasn't like I had given her much information, and to go on. And I was like, I don't really know where this is, like, if this is really, like, a lot of people have abandonment issues and from their childhood, so it could have really been anything, right? So it could go either way, but there were some really solid avenues that she went down where I was like, whew, girl, all right, that was heavy. It was heavy. Yeah.
I've never met her, but I have a neighbor who goes to her, and I've heard a lot of really good things about what she's able to do in some of these readings. So I'm tempted to go myself and just do it for myself. I think it's really encouraging because I sit on the fence like you, like most people do.
Right.
And not really sure. But my neighbor got me like this healing crystal, right? At first I was like, yeah, what am I gonna do with this phallic looking? I mean, that's what, to me, I mean, I'm like, it looks like the Washington Monument in my hand.
Yeah.
What am I, like,
a lot of them are like that.
Like back and forth. Am I just like supposed to pray on it? And then once I like discovered what it really was, what it's really all about, I did feel like it was helping a little bit. And so for me, that was really encouraging. And then she got me one of these emotional stones, right? So I could be grounded and centered with everything I've got going on chaotically in my world. And I was like, again, same thing. What am I going to do with this tiny little smooth, roundish stone thing? I'm going to keep it in my pocket. Try not to play with it too much. Like,
yeah,
if I lose it, like, oh my gosh, what if it's working and then I pull it out and I'm playing with it and I set it down and I lose it? Because they're small. They're not all big. They all come in different sizes.
I keep some like right in my fanny, right? My fanny. That's what I call it now.
Fanny bag?
My fanny pack.
What kind of stones do you got?
Well, because she's been teaching me about how different stones vibrate at different frequencies, right? And that's why they have different properties. Like some are healing properties, some are for love, and some are for healing, some are for strength, some are for intellect, anxiety, right? So I have I carry these two.
It's beautiful.
This is, you can't really see the coloring. I don't, on this camera is not very good, but it's a blue lapis. And
very detailed.
Yeah. And not all of them are in shapes of anything. And really the shapes don't really matter unless like, I know like if they're in a pyramid or anything with a point, there's more energy like at that point, was what she was saying. This one is a fluorite in the shape of a little wolf face. And it actually glimmers pretty nice. I wonder if this one, a little bit better. Yeah, look at that. And so, and the thing that I like about her store is the different sections have there's like labels of what each one means. And so you can,
it gives you a little blurb about what the stone does. Yeah, my neighbor's taking pictures and showing me. I feel like I've been so many pictures. Store.
And it even says like, take a picture.
It does. Yeah. I read that. But it's amazing that when it tells you what the properties of that stone are for and what the purpose of it is.
So like fluorite is for strength and inner strength and confidence, especially like in business and stuff like that. So like I carry this one around, and it just so happens that it's in the shape of a wolf face. Because I think that resonates with me, like have your inner wolf with you when you go, to try and do things and have confidence, right? I resonate with trees and leaves. So like the little leafy lapis I loved, but it could just be a round stone or whatever. It doesn't, it's more of the properties of the stone. This is all the stuff that I'm learning anyway. So
what do you think with everything that you've learned?
I can get with the frequencies, right? Because I'm a sound geek. So I understand frequencies and waveforms and how they travel through air and you can't see them, and they travel through your body and you can't see them.
Right.
So that I can that, like, I can get with that, right? So I can get that this thing and this thing and this thing and like everything in the world is vibrating at a certain frequency, and then that will affect another physical thing that is also vibrating when you put it next to each other. So I'm applying science to spirituality.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how one should tend to try to look at it, with an open mind and an open heart, and see how it jives with you, because as human beings, we all put off a vibration. And each of us has a different vibration that we put off. And that makes sense, right? Because sometimes we really like people, we want to be friends with them because we have the same vibration. And some people we repel because we don't carry the same vibration.
Right.
And so the more grounded and centered we can be, and the more positive that we can be and put out, the stronger our vibrations are to others. And it's incredible. The more that I'm learning about it myself, so the more that I'm learning about it, is it's kind of opening that door where I'm like this little bird on a fence, like, yeah, I see this, and yeah, I see that, but I'm starting to gravitate to, if I don't carry one of these stones in my pocket, I get really, like, I have anxiety. And it has nothing to do with the stone. I carry the stone legitimately so that I don't have a lot of anxiety in my day. I don't have to worry about having anxiety sitting in traffic. I don't have to have anxiety being at the store. And that's what I've noticed. So I don't know if you have like forgotten, like you took it out of your fanny pack and you like left it behind at home, and then just had like this weird feeling like you were missing something and couldn't figure it out. But I have had that moment, and I'm like, oh, maybe it does have a role to play.
Yeah, I had a friend who had a lapis bracelet, and lapis helps you with like focus when, in work and staying on track. And she said she left her lapis bracelet at home one day and she felt like so scattered and was wondering why. I was like, you left your lapis bracelet at home, that's why.
Yeah. I'm finding that to be the most incredible thing, because it's a little different than when you forget like your phone at home.
Oh yeah.
It's a completely,
you'll know that.
It's a completely different thing. This is more of your personal vibration. And once you kind of understand that vibration that you carry, which this lady can totally help anyone with, all you have to do is just go and get one of these readings like what you had, right? And it really starts to open up this whole realm of spirituality that maybe you didn't know was there, but it's naturally occurring. So there you go.
Well, I mean, I'm not sold. That's the thing. I'm not sold on it. And I told Annalee that. So, and as somebody who believes in don't have contempt prior to investigation. And I told Annalee, I said, I will not judge. I won't have contempt prior to investigation. So I'm still investigating. I have not finished my investigation yet.
Hey, I think so, more power to you. Because I was like that in the beginning myself. And I'm a very skeptical person.
Yeah. So I'm still gathering intel at this point. So we actually have another intuitive reading scheduled for another couple of weeks. But I have to get over this one first, to be honest. I got a lot of processing to do.
You have some processing and accepting. Yes.
Oh, all right.
Hey, you made it through. You talked about the hard thing.
I did. All right. Yes. Can we move on now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.